in the fish swimming around in it. So when you convert from a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA, you're going to pay income tax on that amount because it's basically you're taking a full distribution from the traditional IRA in that particular tax year, paying taxes on that, federal, state, and then pushing those over to the Roth IRA. So this isn't like a share class change where you had maybe A shares or, front end load or, back end load, level load, and then moving them to institutional shares or anything like that. This has to deal with the overarching account, you paying taxes on that, and then getting into the Roth there long term.
And Andy, for Mike, is there a limit to the amount that he can move from the traditional to the Roth, or can you do any amount you want?
You can do any amount that you want. If you talk to us at the end of last year, what I might have said is, hey, do a little bit now, do a little bit in 2017 so you could split the burden. But no, there's no limit on what you can do when it comes to the conversion.
Why would I want to do this?
Well, number one, if you move it over to the Roth IRA, as long as you keep it in the Roth IRA for 5 years, anything that you pull out is tax-free. So if you're young enough, and if the size of the traditional IRA is large enough, and the tax burden is going to be different enough now versus in retirement, these are all reasons to go ahead and convert to the Roth IRA. What you have to figure out is what your break point is, because you're going to have a certain tax load on federal and state taxes when you do this conversion. That is the price of admission for you getting into the Roth IRA and having the potential to take out things from the Roth IRA tax-free after 5 years.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
All right, man, have a good one.
So coming up next year on Investing Sense, there is a new scam that you need to know about. It's really just another devious way that the bad guys are using to steal your hard-earned money. Andy's going to fill you in on the scam. He'll have advice about how to protect yourself and your loved ones. That's next. Plus, still lots of time to answer your questions at AskAndy@InvestingSense.com or 888-833-8637. Here on Investing Sense, brought to you by Financial Engine.
Studies show that the average retirement lasts 18 years, but the average retiree only has enough money to fund 2 of those years. How many years can you fund? Talk to an advisor to find out. Just go to InvestingSense.com. That's InvestingSense.com.
Breaking news 24/7 from the Gallery Furniture Made in America studios. This is News Radio 740 KTRH, Houston's news, weather, traffic, and iHeart radio station.
Another earthquake on the Pacific Rim. I'm Nikki Courtney. It's 10:30 on News Radio 740 KTRH. With traffic and weather together, here's Stephen Foss.
Delays on the northbound side of the Gulf Freeway as you move inbound. Right around the NASA Parkway, construction is tying up traffic back from FM 646. We also have construction outbound on the Gulf Freeway from Scarsdale to the NASA Parkway. That stretch shut down, and the backup is from Fuquay. Finally, if you're traveling on the Northwest Freeway outbound, look for it to be shut down at Fairbanks, North Houston. Backed up traffic right now from Pinemont Drive. I'm Stephen Foss in the KTRH GulfCoastWindows.com 24-hour traffic center. High temperatures will run almost 20 degrees above average during this week. It'll start off with dense fog this morning. Into the afternoon, partly to mostly cloudy with a high of 83, and a cloudy sky tonight with a low of 67. More clouds tomorrow with a 20% chance for a shower and a high of 83, and a cloudy Monday with a high close to 70. I'm meteorologist Jeff Marr from the Weather Channel.
74 now from the TexasDirectAuto.com Weather Center, 1031. Our top story, the search is on for possible casualties as officials assess damage after a powerful earthquake in the southern Philippines killed at least 6 people, injuring more than 120. The late Friday quake had a magnitude of 6.5. In Baytown, a search continues at 9 this morning for a missing 17-year-old. Searchers started in front of Robert E. Lee High School. No Rockets game last night. They're going to be hosting Phoenix tonight at the Toyota Center. News on demand at KTRH.com. We have another update at 11, breaking news as it happens. I'm Nikki Courtney on Houston's news, weather, and traffic station, News Radio 740 KTRH.
From the GulfCoastWindows.com traffic center.
This report is brought to you by Liberty Mutual. From weather to traffic and everything in between, you have enough things to worry about every day. Insurance shouldn't be one of them. You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance. This report is brought to you by Liberty Mutual. From weather to traffic and everything in between, you have enough things to worry about every day. Insurance shouldn't be one of them. You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
From what's happening here,
The first 100 days. New American jobs.
to what's happening over there.
Leaving the European Union.
Under food of Russia, know your world. At the top end, 30 minutes past the hour.
The world is talking about it.
News Radio 740 KTRH. This is Rob Fenna with Financial Engines here in Greater Houston. If you have a question about your investments or anything you've heard on Investing Sense, give me a call at 281-338-1133 or go to financialengines.com.
Hey, did you know that the advice our investment advisors provide focuses on our clients' best interest and not commissions? Just wanted you to know that before we say, welcome to Investing Sense, brought to you by Financial Engines. Every week we bring you straightforward advice for your financial future without the jargon. With insights from our panel of industry experts, we'll help you break down complex topics in a way that makes sense for you. And now, here are your hosts, Bob Richards and Andy Spence.
Experts are saying that reaching your retirement and your investing goals has never been harder or more complicated. And it's even more difficult when there are scammers and fraudsters trying to steal your money. Well, in just a couple of minutes, we will let you know about a new scam and how to make sure that you or your loved ones are not taken advantage of. Right now, though, it is back to answering your questions. You can email those to askandy@investingsense.com or call us at 888-833-8637. And now, Gus from Texas. Gus, thank you for hanging on. How can we help you today?
Yes, hi, good morning, gentlemen. I have a daughter that's a freshman in college right now. Over time, my wife and I have saved some money in her account to the tune of $5,000. And my intent was obviously for her to start off, once she finished college, was to start off with some money so that she can move on with her life. But the more I think about it, I'd like to help her start off a little bit better off. And so what my advice is, what would I do with $5,000 that is sitting in an account for her that's going to help her for her future?
Well, first of all, you're an awesome dad for thinking about this and taking action. I wish that there were millions more like you out there doing that. Bob, take notes. These are the types of gifts I would like to receive from you here in the holiday season. Okay. Similar to the gifts that Gus is giving to his daughter there.
Gus, I think it's great. I just went through the same thing. My daughter graduated from college last October. We were able to, as you did, save and give her a nice gift to get a head start. And I'm telling you, man, it makes all the difference in the world. You are a great dad.
So I would maybe save $1,000 or so in this savings account. And so this is kind of quote unquote emergency savings. But that other $4,000 and then anything on top of that going forward, I mean, take, 60% of it or so, throw it into an S&P 500 index fund, 40% or so into a small company stock index fund. I mean, don't get too complicated right now. And I would just go at that pace. The thing that I would want you to focus on with your daughter now is not so much investment strategy in one type of investment versus another. I would focus more on just trying to teach her how to save. So if she has jobs, if she has any income, save 10% immediately, save 15% immediately, and get that into these investment accounts. But if she's 19, she's got decades and decades and decades ahead of her. Anything that she can save now, anything that she can get working now like this is just going to be a huge, huge win for her. So 60% large company, 40% small company. Keep it pretty cheap, keep it pretty diversified, and she should be all right.
Great, awesome. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, Gus. Take care. Have a good one. Have a good weekend.
There's still plenty of time for you to get your questions to askandy@investingsense.com or call us with your question at 888-833-8637. Calling us from Grand Rapids, Barry has a question for Andy. Barry, how can Andy help you today?
Okay, just calling. I'm 64 and a half right now, and my question is, I'm looking at annuities. I don't know anything about them. You keep hearing that the broker is going to make too much commission and such, and everybody says it's a good way to go. I'm looking to protect my investment at my age here right now, and I just don't want to lose my principal. I don't mind not making much, but I want to protect my initial investment and look for upside. I guess that's my main question is, what should I look for in an annuity today?
Barry, I'll say this. You're even saying it. You don't know a lot about annuities. You are the perfect target for all of these brokers, all of these salesmen trying to sell you something. And you say that everybody says it's the way to go. Chances are the people who are saying this already bought an annuity and want to feel better about this purchase that they made, or the people saying that it's the way to go are these salesmen or these brokers trying to get you to buy something. Look, the only times that I think that it's appropriate for people to purchase an annuity, if you're extremely elderly and have literally nobody else to take care of you, and you need an immediate income stream, yes, you're a good candidate. If you're the parent of a special needs child and you are trying to find ways to generate income streams after you are gone, yeah, there sometimes simple fixed annuities or some sort of longevity insurance, yeah, they can provide some pretty valuable protection to you in an already diversified portfolio. But these guys who just want you to sock all this money away into these annuity contracts, don't do it. They are expensive, they are illiquid, they are better for the people selling them than you as the purchaser. Just walk away, look for something else.
Andy, I'm not surprised to hear your opinion. I've heard that before.
Is that too much?
No, it's perfect. So, advice for Barry on maybe an alternate strategy. What else should he look